Good morning. I'm Amanda, and I'm a transgender woman. Now more than ever, LGBTQIA plus people and allies need to speak up and be visible. We're at a time where hatred and division are accepted and encouraged. LGBTQIA plus people, especially transgender people, are dehumanized and portrayed as a moral evil. The media is full of messages of hate. This is not the work of the majority of people, but the work of bullies who yell loudly. They want to cause division through fear. The division leads to destruction. We must take back the narrative. You don't run away from bullies. We must be careful, but we can't let fear control us. To give you an idea of the state we're in the 2023 Texas legislature, it passed bills. Number one was to ban medical care for transgender youth. This one was really hard for me. It was probably the hardest one. When I heard that it passed, I actually cried. Because it was very painful. I had actually testified at the committee against the bill. I'd been in the gallery when we were kicked out of the gallery, kicked out of the Capitol. People tried to do everything they could. But for me, it was personal. I feel like I failed. The kids no longer had care. So this was a very hard one. Number two was the censoring of books, including the removal of LGBTQIA plus friendly books. This is trying to take away our history, trying to deny us, acceptance. Removal of DEI support, offices in college. You're trying to deny people the chance to be who they are. I just spoke at Raleigh. They had a thing at City Council. They're trying to change the DEI area. And it's something that's trying to spread across Texas. We're trying to deny our history again. Another thing would make it possible for schools to replace counselors with chaplains. On the surface that might sound good, but you got chaplains, but one, they're not qualified to counsel kids, and two, they're going to try to teach the kids with their faith. So it's something that's done on a school-by-school basis. I was actually up in Sherman testifying on the school board there against this here we're going to try to pass it in Sherman. So it's just another thorn on their side. Next one, that we can get authority of local governments to pass non-discrimination protection. This one I have a lot of history. Back in 2019, that's the first time I went down to the Capitol and actually testified in one of the committees against the bill that was to take away the rights of city councils to pass ordinances. I testified on the basis that I was just fired because I was transgender at that time. And I told them that if I had been in Dallas County, I would have protection. Unfortunately, I was in Denton County at the time. So, the good thing was in 2019, hundreds of us spoke up. And they actually listened. And they changed that bill to Gower back. So, fast forward to this last 2023, they're not listening. And it's scary. And then, the part about transgender athletes in college not being able to compete as they identify, and that's also sad. So, these bills are being challenged in court, and they're out there. It's a battle, and the thing is, in the next legislative session in 2025, it's already come out that medical care for transgender adults will be under attack. That is definitely under attack in 2025 legislation. So we're going to have to be out there, allies, and then the people, LGBTQI, everyone all across the country can find. You need to be out there, really rally people respect it, and I do a lot of, admirable and things like that. So just living life, I think makes a difference. Telling our stories, whether you're an ally, whether you're, gay, whatever you are, just tell your story and let people know we exist, we matter, and we have rights. Vote's really important. We've got a major election coming up this year, where we actually got a Belmont coming up also. Please vote. Not only vote, everyone you know to vote. Okay? Do block walking. Do phone banks. Find any way. But I think people have to realize, we talk about it all the time, but this election coming up, this is extremely critical. It will determine our rights. So please do everything you can to get everyone around you to vote. You can write stories, publications, post online, attend speaking like city councils and school boards. I've been doing a lot of that lately. I'm finding that it's a lot more effective, especially at the local level, because you can reach out to people. Some places we give you 1 minute to speak, some places we give you 3 minutes to speak. But that's a very effective way. Just look at school boards. I mean, there's things like Sherman was about the chaplains, Louisville was about the teacher wearing a dress, and then Raleigh was about the DEI. So find ways to get involved and talk to people. Just be out there. Be visible. That's the main thing. The state legislature